What up, everybody? How you guys doing? Today has been a day. We're going to be playing some ELESTRALS, or at least attempting to. What up, Joker? How are you? Welcome on in. Alright, I guess before we get too far into the stream, I should hop into a game and see what's working. Let's go ahead and run good old Morfrost Tornigen for the first game, just because I would really like to not lose. So, let's see. Can we not get an over-encoding error? That'd be spectacular. It looks like we're gonna be A-okay, hopefully. Should I keep this? No, I should not keep this. Especially if I'm going first. This one's a little bit better. We can at least Morolith in the second turn. And it doesn't look like we're having the same bugs that we did before, so that's a good sign. Let me go ahead and just drop this face down. Go ahead and drop Tsunami as well. And then we can't Morolith turn 1, but honestly that's fine. Let's go ahead and get a bomb in the grave, so we're 2 ahead. We can Morolith next turn. Play as the Thing or Emma Frost? Go Emma Frost. For reasons. Alright. I do want this board state fairly badly. This board that they have. The Draking Buddy, I can probably do without, if I'm being honest. It's not, like, crazy high on my list of things that I want out of the Pandora's box. But this board state is pretty sick, so I would like that. This one is cool. I'm just kind of tired of it already, if I'm being honest. Alright, Kite Might. What does this thing do again? Disenchant, search for, or special cast, Warmite or Frostmite. I'll skip that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Kite Might. I'm gonna skip. Doom doo doom boom boom boom. At this rate, I don't really care if the Morfrost is lost. Hang on. Warmite receives 1 or more fire. You can target an Celestial, give it -3 until end of turn. Player casts Hestia's Hearth, return up to whatever. Okay, yeah. I'm not super concerned. Like I said, I mean, keeping the Warmite will be nice, but it's definitely not needed. Did I say keeping the Warmite? Keeping the Indus form. It would be nice, but it's not needed for what we need right now. Hestia is kind of annoying. I just want to see what they end up doing here. Because if they end up just trying to like turbo enchant the Warmite, that'll be making me really happy. Because I'll just be able to go over them with Morolith in the next turn, so that makes me happy. One face down. Doom doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Doo doo doo. Let's just use Tsunami. I'll save the Warmite, or I'll save the, what's it called? I'll save the Gorgons for later. I want to save the Morolith for now. Honestly, I kind of want to save the Morolith. Do I want to get the Narpoon? I think I Winjin this turn. Let's go ahead and Winjin. Because I've only drawn one Morphos and I've only pitched two, which means the vast majority of them are still in the deck. So, proc Winjin, search Morph. Morphos comes down, that's a solid beater to get over, so... Or not Morphos, Tornijin, excuse me. Tornijin will come down. Let's see. I should probably tweet out on my main account that I'm live again. Oh, they're gonna gaze me. That really sucks. Skip. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. I'm still able to get over. Still able to get over the Warmite, so that's fine. Okay. Hopefully for good this time. Skip. Twitch.tv/grimwho. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dude, yesterday I was playing against somebody, and their game and my game both somehow just it like bugged out. What does this guy do again? Target opponent's Elestrals, give it -5 defense until the end of turn. Okay. I don't have any guys in defense, so I'm not really worried about that. But, anyways, what I was gonna say is, do I want that to happen? I think I do. I could pop their face down. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. It was an interesting target on your behalf, but I'll take it. I can pop your back row, so that makes me happy. Oh, I got rid of a Gorgon's nice. What was I even trying to say? Oh, I was facing somebody yesterday, and the game, like, bugged out. And I was like, dude, I'm on, like, a 5-loss streak. I can't concede here. And then they just responded with, I will go to bed. Good luck. And they sent me a screenshot of the day 1 ranking systems and showed that they were, like, really high up in the ranks. I was like, all right, bud. All right, you know what? Just for that, you win. You win. I'll concede. I will accept defeat. And then I got the hell out of there. Do I want to try to gather Winjin, or do I just want to start pitching? I think I want to start pitching and really, really, really hope that I don't get Narpooned. Actually, let's Narpoon this turn. Let's play it smart. I should start siphoning my deck before I start pitching stuff. So let me go ahead and grab myself a Lycan so that I can pitch Lycan to get at least one Scorpio and Bat in hand for next turn. So Scorpio Bat. And then next turn I'll play Scorpio Bat, get A-Bomb, then we can Morlith and hopefully start to ramp up. Let's go ahead and fight over the Warmite. And then one direct. No! That was on me. Oh my god. That was stupid. I meant to hit him with the Winjin. It's fine. Whatever. What does Hestia do again? Disenchant 2, special cast 1 spirit from your hand with fire if an opponent controls the same number of Lestrals as you or more. Wait, you can disenchant 2... You can disenchant 2 from this Hestia in order to special cast a 1 spirit fire Elestral from your hand with fire if an opponent controls the same number of Elestrals as you or more. Okay, so like right now they can special cast. That's such a interesting... I mean, I guess it's not, because like if they have 3 and I have 1, they wouldn't be able to use it, but... Very interesting use of words. What is that? I have a shield. Do I want to save the Gorgons and just shield the Frostmite? Oh, they played it in defense. Never mind. they won't be hitting me with it. Do. Well, luckily for me, I can get over Frostmite pretty easily. Just saying. They would be able to special cast with Hestia though, so. Do. Second Gorgons. I'll keep it in hand for now. We can Scorpio for A-Bomb. A-Bomb is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not going to be super strong. Do I want to get it back now, or do I want to just Morlith? Honestly, I have the Scorpio in hand. I don't think I need to play it. I would rather play the Morlith now. They can't respond to the pitch anyway. Horrible pitch. Horrible pitch. Alter Laurels and an altar with only one more Lycan form. That is dog. Garbaggio. Let's go ahead and hit over with that. And then one directs. I'm glad that as of right now, my computer seems to be working. Fun fact, guys, I don't even know if it's fully... I think I'm going to have to take it to like Micro Center and have them look at it, because... So I went to go... I was like, you know what? I know that I have updated drivers and I have everything that I need to have on my computer, but maybe there's something wrong with the drivers. So I'll reinstall my graphics driver, I'll reinstall my BIOS, and then hopefully everything will be good from then. I reinstalled my graphics drivers just to start off simple. All three of my monitors went completely black. So I rebooted my computer and they were finally back to normal, and it showed that we had the updated drivers, so everything was good. And I was like, all right, you know what? That didn't go perfectly. Surely a BIOS update will go perfectly. So I update my BIOS. Now, whenever I turn on my computer, it loads into the BIOS and proclaims that I have... Hang on. I want to catch this in between their cost. Okay, so they're disenchanting. I'll go ahead and Gorgons it then. This way they waste the spirit. I don't need that anymore. This way they waste their spirit and they don't get the effect off of the Kite Mite. But anyway, so now whenever I turn on my computer, it says that there's an error with my CPU fan, even though I know that my CPU fan is working. And then I go into like the BIOS setup and I bypass it, and then it'll open up my computer and it'll work. And I have all of my stats pulled open right now to make sure I'm not like throttling my computer. All of my resources are at like bare minimum. Like my CPU is only having like 10% of it being used. My GPU is at... Why is my GPU at like 83%? Video encoding is at 84%. Oh, okay, cool. It's because I'm streaming. But honestly, that's fine. I could probably drop it down a little bit, but it's not throttling anything, so my stream is totally fine. I could probably drop down the bit rates in future streams, because I have it at 10K right now, and I feel like that's not necessary. I can probably have it at 6K, and it'll still be fine. I just really like the high-res recordings that it makes. Alright, hopefully it's not a Hydrake deck, and it's just a Hydrake picture, because I would love to not have to face Hydrake. This is a pretty... this is a hand. I can get like every single piece I need for the game basically with this hand. Pitch Lycan for Bat Scorpio, Pitch Lycan for Bat Scorpio, Cast Narpoon for Lycan, Pitch Lycan for Indis. I'm trying to think if there's anything else other than A-Bomb, because A-Bomb's just going to go straight to the grave. That's pretty solid though. I think to start though, this is going to be either a Brumalinx or a Blizztrix deck, probably Blizz if I had to assume. I think what I want to do though is I want to go ahead and just pitch this. I'll pitch both of them on the first turn. I'm going to grab Scorpio and Bat. Actually, I'll grab Scorpio Indis. Scorpio Indis, and then I will pitch this Bat as well. We're going to pitch that one. And then I'm going to grab the Bat, I think, right? Because I have Scorpio? Yeah. I'll grab a bat and I'll grab a second Scorpio. Bat and second Scorpio. Now they don't have back row, so I can just go ahead and play Indus and ditch the two. I can just ditch the two A-bombs, so that's good. Do 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 do. What are the chances that they'd both be next to each other in my deck? That's kind of funny. Okay. Tsunami probably won't be of too much help right now. I'll set it as like a bluff. And then I think I just pass. Obviously, there's no need in me fighting the Narpoon. If they had a face down set, it would be worth, but right now it's not worth, so I'm not even going to bother with that. Brummelings is here. Be able to switch it into defense, which will be good for me in the next turn. But right now, I'm not going to worry about it. Right now, I'm not going to worry about it. This card has 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'll be a 5. It'll be stronger than the Brummelings, and that's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Why? Okay. All right. I guess I can't put Brummelings in defense. Who would have thought? That's fine. It's only going to make the A-bomb stronger, so who really cares? We'll take 1 point of damage, but it's fine. Doom, 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 doo, doo, doo. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Doo, 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 doo. Let's go ahead and set Gorgons. We will Scorpio Bat, and then I think we should probably... I guess it doesn't necessarily matter who we hit because there's no defense Elestrals on board. So we'll go ahead and pitch Bat. Pitch Bat, and we'll target the Brummelings. And we'll bring back the A-bomb. A-bomb should be like a 5, I think, right now, or a 6, maybe. I think it'll be a 6. Not positive on that one, though, chat. Okay. Yeah, it's 6. Let's go ahead and just enter the battle phase. We'll go ahead and hit the Narpoon, and then we'll just pass and pay out to kill the Brummelings. Pay out. There we go. Just a really, really, really expensive PTA. I can't wait for them to add Terror into the game. Once they do that, dude, Morphrost will be unstoppable. Once Chimera is out, oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna PTA it. I don't want him searching anything right now. All right, yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we can play the wind gen right away. Do I want to do that, or do I want to just get the... second A-bomb? Honestly, no, I don't have Bat, so I wouldn't be able to get A-bomb anyway. I could use Narpoon to search Bat, but I don't know if that's honestly worth it at this point. It's also not really worth using wind gen either, though. Let's just, let's go ahead and use Narpoon. Let's use Narpoon to search for Bat. Because I don't think we have any more Lycan in deck, so that's fine. We might have one, actually. Yeah, we have one Lycan, but we only have We only have the bat in here, so I'll go ahead and I'll bring bat just because there's no need. I guess I could have grabbed Lichen, pitch Lichen, so that, you know, like... I don't know. Anyway, I could have grabbed Lichen, pitch Lichen to have an extra one in the grave, but it's not super necessary right now. That's probably the smarter play, though. It's just a riskier play because it's more spirit expenditures, and we're already behind, so we should probably not do that. Let's go ahead and just pass the damage step then. Move on to the next one. And the next turn we'll ascend over the Morfrost Scorpio with Morfrost Scorpio. Assuming they play an Elestral, which I'm assuming they will. Yeah, they will. Okay. Thankfully, it's not going to be big enough to get over the A-bomb. So that's good. Unless they have a Gorgons, of course. Which, I mean, actually, they wouldn't even be able to activate it this turn if they did. They're going to get a Cryoling. That kind of sucks for me. But it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. We can look the other way. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a good one. A good one. Alright, Scorpio's gonna pass away. That's fine. Morfrost, the bomb is gonna get buffed. That's all good. It's all fine and dandy. We're gonna go ahead and draw. This is really good for us, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and place the altar. If it'll let me. This way on the next turn, we can turn one guy into defense and not have to deal with anything. Let's go ahead and play Scorpio, pitch bat, get a bomb. Scorpio, pitch bat, get a bomb. Do 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 do. All right, the climbing continues. Morfrost again, proving its worth. Oh my God, we're going up against Tim. Yo, that yeah, that was so funny. The way that the text was overlaying with the Narpoon, it had like the rainbow borders of an Omnirune. That looked really cool. I'm gonna keep. If anything, I can just like. If anything, we could like pitch. We could pitch A-bomb with Scorpio, or we can just keep this Scorpio for late game plays, and we can just not worry about it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these two face down runes, and then just play Narpoon, grab Lichen, pitch Lichen, grab Bat, and actually I think I'll grab Scorpio and Indus. I think that's what I'll grab this turn, Scorpio and Indus. So grab Lichen. Pitch Lichen. Grab Indus and Scorpio. And then next turn we'll go ahead and play the Indus. Or maybe we'll double down with the Narpoons to get even more. Who knows? Probably not. I think we'll just lead with Indus so I can pitch the remaining A-bomb. What else should I pitch though? Maybe I should pitch the third Lichen, because I won't need it after this turn or after these turns. So if I pitch, I can pitch Lichen and A-bomb. I feel like that'll be an okay play. We got to face down. That kind of sucks. We'll see what happens though. Nog. Dude, I can't wait for Chimera to come into the game, to come out, to be released, to be added to the roster of cards that we can use in real life and in Clash. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know if you can tell, but today has been quite the draining day for me, I think. Quite the draining day indeed. I wonder if they'll use Hestia to special cast this turn. I'd be very surprised, but maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? They are gonna do it. That's fine. I'm gonna wait until... Well, obviously, depending on what I see, I might have to hit it beforehand. That way, if they normal cast, then I'm not gonna have to deal with it. I really don't want to deal with having Oh, it's Kinleo Nexus. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. Let's go ahead and do Pass Chain and then Gorgons, because that Kinleo scary. Kinleo scary. If they Nexus, am I able, because it's not considered a cost, right? So could I have them Nexus the spirits over, then Gorgon to shut down it? Oh, they just passed. Okay. Okay. That's fine with me, I guess. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. Lycan and Bat. And that tells me that, or not Lycan and Bat, Lycan and A-Bomb. That tells me they don't have a Gorgons, because it didn't really give them any priority to use it. So best case for me at the current moment, I'm gonna lead with the Morfrost, and hopefully they don't realize what I'm doing. Okay, it goes through. Indis dies. I'm gonna blow up your other face down. It's gonna be a shield. Perfect. Now I can go over your Kinleo. You know, if there was more room, having multiple indices wouldn't be bad. Just for the back row pop, I feel like it's really good. Simply for the back row pop. And now their Hestia is kind of useless. Their Hestia kind of is useless because they can't play another Kinleo unless they rise, which that'd be a very, very, very interesting rise if that's what they chose to do. You can have your draw. That's fine. You can't special cast anything this turn. And next turn, I'm just going to Morfrost Bat to a bomb, shut down your Astrabit, and get over it. I feel like this game is just going to continue going in our favor. Not to get too cocky or something, but I feel like we're in a pretty good space right here. They're gonna have to pass their turn, come to me, drew another bat. Let's go ahead and cast Scorpio and attack. They don't have any counter runes set down, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and use this. We'll pitch bat, activate that on the Astrabit. We will special cast A-Bomb from the grave. Astrabit set to 0. Properly enchant. And then we will go ahead and get into the attack step. We'll go ahead and hit. And then 2 directs. I'm digging this. You know, the more I play the game, the more I appreciate the beauty of it. It's so pretty looking. And I know that, like, I talk about that quite a lot, but I truly do love the aesthetics of this. The only thing that I wish wasn't here, which you guys can't really see it because my camera's covering it, like on purpose, there's like a constellation that rotates down here, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. It feels a little bit too cartoony for my liking, but other than that, I love this Kickstarter board that they gave out. This game is going pretty well, and you know, knocking on wood, so is the stream. The stream hasn't had any faults, no drops, no nothing. I'm digging it, chat. And of course, because of what happened earlier today, we have a lower what's it called? I'm gonna not deal with the Galaxy. Let's go ahead and use the Gorgons on Galaxy. It's interesting. We've had like, what, 2 or 3 games now where we've seen Hestia. Guys, I played a game last night. Oh my god, did I just get absolutely obliterated by this Bears deck, and I was not expecting it to. They had like combo chaining sequences that made so much sense, but I did not expect. It was like purely fire with a hint of frost just for the Ursa Den, and they mainly just played like all of the OG bears and turboed into Majursa, and they would have like a 4 board state to be able. It was crazy. It was crazy witnessing it. It was really, really cool. And it makes me want to rethink the Bears deck that I have right now. I kind of want to see if I can build a Hestia Bears deck that's purely fire. And you would use Hestia to special cast the first one. That would let you special cast the second one and special cast the third one. And while you're doing that, you're adding spirits to your den to pop den and get Majursa with a board of 4. I feel like that would be absolutely diabolical. If I do say so myself, I feel like that would be insane. Which it honestly surprises me a lot that we haven't seen Bears until this stage of the game. I feel like Bears have... I mean, maybe we were just missing the key that, like, made it worth it with the Majursa champion of Hestia, but even then, like, I don't know, man. I feel like Bears has always been good. No one just played it. I feel like it had the synergy there the whole time. But maybe the Majursa was what we needed with a board wipe type tech. It makes sense, but I don't know. That's just me. Let's go ahead and hit over. I have a shield, so I'll be good this turn too if I really want to. End phase. Another Ast Rabbit. That's fine. You can get your search. I'm not going to activate anything right now. Pass chain. Yo, Ardias, welcome on in. How you doing? I'm glad you're catching this stream and not our failed attempts earlier today. Hopefully you're having a fantastic one though. That kind of hurts. But honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm not really going to play Windjin or anything, so I can just get rid of those spirits. You saw it, don't worry. No! Why would you say that? Don't say that. No, it's fine. Alright, well, the good thing about this is that we are going to be able to get over the Ast Rabbit. Feel alone on the Twitch side. It's alright. If it makes you feel any better, everybody's pretty lonely everywhere. It's not crazy active. How's the grind going? Well, now that my computer isn't being a pain in the ass, it's going a little bit better. Depending on how this game goes, this will be our 3rd game in a row that we win. Games earlier were absolutely abysmal, and honestly, part of it was because of my PC. I just conceded 2 games because I was like, you know what? I'm bottom of the barrel obsidian. I literally cannot drop back into wood, so I don't really care if I concede these games. So we were bottom of the barrel obsidian 5. We're at least back up to 4. We'll be back in 3, I believe, if we win this game. So that will make me happy. But we did just get hit with a eruption, so that kind of makes me just a wee bit scared. I am gonna go ahead and I don't think there's a point in us narpooning. The only reason I would say there would be to narpoon... You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send over the Scorpio with Bat. And the only reason I'm doing that is it'll give us a way to get the PC's running fine now, Brizzle, at least for at least temporarily. I'm still gonna take it into like Micro Center and have them diagnose it to see what's up, because so after we quote-unquote fixed the problem in the initial stream by reinstalling the game and wiping the cache, I decided I would be like, you know what, let's be like future-proofing this stuff and see if there's anything else I can fix. So I fixed my graphics, or not fixed, but I reinstalled, because I always update my drivers, so all of my stuff was updated, right? I updated my drivers back to like the newest stuff. My graphics card, when I updated it, my monitors went completely black and I had to restart my computer. Then when I restarted my computer, I was like, you know what? That went so smoothly. Let's go ahead and reinstall the BIOS just in case the BIOS was somehow corrupt when I installed it. I reinstalled the BIOS, and now whenever I turn on my computer, it throws me into an error page that says like my CPU fan is not working. And I know it is because my computer isn't like overheating and exploding right now. So I would have to go into like the BIOS page and like bypass it, and then it would load in. And so now we have no problems, but my boot up sequence is weird. So I'm gonna go have it tested in a store to see if that can fix it. Hi Sase, hi AU, hi Mayu. How you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Yeah, this is a shield, so we'll be able to bounce something back. Actually, this just secured the win for us. Assuming they don't, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I was gonna say, assuming they don't eruption us right now, we'll be fine. And even if they did, I think we lived. We're good. Ayo said, hi banana, hi banana. All right. That's 3 in a row. We're just going to continue on, see if we can't continue. See if we can't keep it going. See if we can't keep it going. But yeah, long story short, my computer... No, don't worry, Brizzle. I appreciate that, by the way. You hitting me up and talking about computer parts and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what the BIOS error for the CPU fans is. Hopefully, Micro Center will be able to tell me what the problem is and they'll be able to fix it, or at least help navigate me the right way. But as of right now, I mean, we're streaming at 10,000 bits, like the bit rate of 10K. We've got 60 FPS. Our CPU usage is only 2.8%. We're chilling. We're chilling right now, thankfully. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this simply because we have Winjin. Well, and we have Indus. We can pitch an Abominable as well, so that's fine. I think for this turn though, I am gonna lead Winjin, because if I can have the chance to play a Winjin without getting Gorgons or PTA'd or anything, so we have to rely on them having a shield, then that makes me happy. So I'm gonna go ahead and call Morfrost and pray that one shows up. That's Moralith. I would like to cry. I would like to cry. What do I think will be better for me here? Do I think I want to have a Moralith, or do I think I should take... I think maybe a shield, because we don't have too many counter runes. I feel like a shield will be good. Let's go ahead and organize it like this. We'll go ahead and shield, and then we'll get shield and then Moralith, because we'll probably have something in our grave by the time we draw into the Moralith. Because I don't think I'll be doing much of anything until then. I don't think there's a purpose in us playing the Smoltuga, or the Smoltuga. There's not going to be a purpose in us playing the Indus form just yet, so we won't have to worry about shuffling our deck at all. I would much rather have the... what's it called? The Moralith in my hand instead of playing the Indus form, so... And honestly, it gives us a second chance. Oh, actually, no. What we're going to do is I'm going to play this. And then, no longer gone. Welcome back, Joker. I'm going to go ahead and re-enchant the Winjin, because we know what our next draw is. So we can just call Moralith and then get the Tornadin. And they let it go through, so... Tornadin. No, I'm an idiot. I'm searching the wrong thing. Moralith. There we go. All right, we call Moralith. Now we get to take Moralith into our hands, and we can ascend it into a Winjin or a Tornadin. So that's good for us. And hopefully they do not have. Do I want Alter next, or do I want a Bomb next? I feel like I would much rather not have a Bomb in my hand, so I'll take the Alter. That way, on this next turn, I can just go ahead and use Indus. Cast an attack. And then the Tornadin effect can proc, and I kind of want to take advantage of that. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll expend 1 solar. Just because I need to start getting some pieces. So... I need to start getting the pieces for more Frost. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Lycan. I'm going to go ahead and grab Narpoon to search for Lycan. And then worst case scenario for us, I'm going to go ahead and grab... Let's see. It has to be something different. I already have a Keon, so I don't need another one right now. Let's go ahead and grab... Let's grab an Ambro. It's going to be one of these three. Either way, we can search for the Lycan, or we'll have heal. Okay, so we'll get the Narpoon. We can search next turn. That seems good to me. I'm going to go ahead and go into battle phase and hit over the Smoltuga and hope that they don't have a shield. It's feeling like they have a shield if they have time to respond like this. And that makes me really sad. That makes me really sad. Please don't, please don't, please don't have shield. Please don't, please don't, please don't have shield. Okay, it's just a tsunami. That's horrifying, but it's okay, I guess. This at least gives us a chance to do something in the next turn, because I hope that they're keeping the Smoltuga. Well, Smoltuga can't get over Tornigen, so they can't really do anything with that. Oh, but they're gonna Laurels. Oh, but they're gonna Laurels. Oh, I see. I see. That sucks for me, actually. So Tornigen's just gone. Tornigen is just gone. Tornigen is no longer. I am confusion. They used Laurel and then didn't... Oh, no, they used Laurel, but I had... Wait, how does Laurel work? Resting on your Laurel is going to be cast if your opponent has at least 2 more enchanting spirits than you do. Okay, so they activated it, but they didn't target my Tornigen? Is that what I'm seeing? They activated it, but they didn't target? Why would they do that? I'm not going to waste my shield on Nekruff because I can just kill it next turn. I do have a Winjin engraved. They don't have anything engraved, so I can just normal cast the Morlith this turn. So this is really looking up for us, actually. Let's go ahead and cast Morlith. We'll cast it in attack. We'll switch this little guy into attack as well. That way we can hit over both of them. Let's go ahead and activate that. Wow, the worst pitch possible. That is insane. An Achilles, a Gorgons, and an Altar. And an Ambro. That, I mean, the only good thing was the bat. And honestly, that's not even that good either because I needed to do my pitch bat, bring a bomb. So let's go ahead and hit the Nekruff with the Tornigen. Kind of sucks that they're in defense, but at the same time, like, I guess it's fine. They're not going to take any damage from it, but it's better for me that it's like that. Oh, no. Really? Really? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I have no way of playing that Tornigen, so when I do play it, if I play it, it will be disenchanted, which honestly wouldn't be horrible. I can like hard ascend over the Morlith with it, and then if I put down Mountain, it'll be like an 11 attack, which is really strong. So that could be good in like a really, really pinch case scenario, but that really sucks. I knew a shield was coming though. Like I knew that it was. And they're going to use that to search for a Lith. Is it going to be a Coastalith? I'm confused. It's either Coastalith or Lavalith, but I don't think they can play Lavalith. Isn't Lavalith normal cast if... Wait, what? Krakatuga is considered a Lith? Huh? Oh my god, it is. What kind of weird classification is that? What? I didn't realize that those work together like that. That is so good. Excuse me? Yeah, sorry, not Lith, but Golem. I did not think that Krakatuga was considered a Golem. Wow. Wow. I think the only way that I have to get over this is just by Morfrost. What do I have in my pitch, though? Morfrost for Bat. That sucks, man. Actually, I'm gonna Morfrost Scorpio. and pitch I think I'm gonna pitch a bomb. I think I'm gonna pitch a bomb. Because, like, there's no need for me to have it in hand right now. I can special cast it from the grave later, and if this Morfrost Scorpio dies, I have Keon to bring it back. So, I think I'm fine. Of course they're gonna Gorgons it, okay. Alright. Alrighty then. I guess I just pass. That really sucks. At least we have a body on the board. And if they decide to attack with it for some reason, I can just bounce it back to their hand. What I need to draw right now is Mountains of Boreas. Oh, there's an eruption. That doesn't make me happy. I think we lose here, honestly. I think we honestly lose here. If they have double eruption, I think we might lose. Because they can expend 2 to have me expend 3, so they can have 3 eruptions this turn. Potentially 4. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. That's how that works. Great. I can technically still do it. Okay, so they can't play. I can hard ascend over the Morfrost with Tornigen if I draw into the mountain. Okay, so they let... Oh my god, I drew mountain. Holy shit. I'm gonna go ahead and just play this first. And hopefully they're like, well, what is that gonna do? It's not strong enough. And they won't do anything to PTA it or whatever. Okay, I was right. Let's go ahead and mountain. And then swing over and hope they don't have anything. This is a relatively close game. Well, it looks like they have some sort of response. I'm assuming it's going to be a shield. If they have a shield, I cry. Please don't shield me. I am just a lad. I'm just a tiny lad trying to get out of obsidian. Please, man. Why? Why do you have to activate shield twice? Why do you have to activate shield twice on my Tornigen, man? Like, just let me have it, bro. Just let me have it. It's not fail. Alright, well, you know what we can do? You know what we can do in this case? Assuming we live to see the next round, which I'm assuming we will. I'll Keon, bring back Scorpio, cast Scorpio, pitch Bat, bring back... yeah, I'm just gonna skip, because they didn't switch the other guy into attack, so we're fine. Oh my god, they're at 1 spirit. Wait, I think we win. Yeah, we're good. They didn't cast any back row. We're good. We win. I'm gonna go ahead and Gorgons. Just in case, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and cast Keon with 1 spirit. Keon with 1. I'm gonna cancel that because I don't need any extra. I'm gonna disenchant. I'm gonna get back Scorpio. Scorpio comes back. Okay. Then I'm going to normal cast Scorpio. Scorpio comes in. Let's see. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hit this and hit that. Discard. Let's see. There's 1, 2... Confirm. A-bomb comes back. A-bomb's gonna be pretty weak though. I don't think we can get over the Necruff. Yeah, it's only a 4. Well, we can still oh, actually, you know what we could do? When this Necruff destroys an opponent's Elestral in battle, they must expend 1. So I'll have to expend 2 total, I think. Oh, no, I can't do that because I need to make sure that the Morfrost is alive to get rid of the Krakatuga. So we're just going to have to pound over the Krakatuga, and then we'll have to pass. That way we can save the spirits, because I don't want to have my Necruff kill this Morfrost. So yeah, we'll end phase. I think we're fine though. I actually don't know what they could do to win here, unless they have an Ambro in hand and then they cast Ambro, cast Ambro, cast Eruption. What does this thing do? It's disenchanted, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna skip. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'll shield. Yeah, shielding is fun. I'm gonna go ahead and shield and then shield. That way Necruff gets bounced back. They can't play it again. Yeah, they gave up. Nice. All right, GG's. GG's. In between this game and the next game, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a drink real quick. So I'll be right back, chat. Give me 2 seconds, all right? I am very much so thankful that my PC is letting me do things again. Let's go. Okay, chat. Okay. I am back. I am back and better because I have a tea. Go ahead and get queued up. Do. Yeah, I don't know why I never considered Krakatuga to be a golem. It makes sense. Zergo. All right. What an awful hand. What an awful hand, chat. For me to go first, oh my goodness. We are not keeping that. I mean, counter runes, sure, but not a single one drop is awful. What, double Morfrost a bomb in hand? I'll keep just because I have Windjin. But that also makes me quite sad. I am gonna Windjin off rip. And we only have 2 in hand, so I feel like calling Morfrost isn't a horrible idea. So Morfrost, please, please, please. Damn it, are you... Brother. Brother. That is so sad. All right. We will pass. Next turn, we will just attempt again and hope they don't play a Gorgons or a Shield. Because we can just call one of the 3, which I believe Keon should not be drawn, so we'll just call Keon. Do 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 do. because I will be able to just use Tsunami and stop them for this turn, so that makes me happy. Let's go ahead and activate it. Confirm the payout. All right. They also didn't play any back row, so that makes me happy. We drew the PTA. Let's go ahead and set the PTA. And then I'm going to go ahead and re-enchant. If I can go ahead and just... Brother. Re-enchant. Wind. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to call Keone. Keone. There we go. There's the Keone. And we drew Gorgons as well. Let's go ahead and get the Keone in our hand. That'll be good for us later on as well, so it's kind of good that we have that. Now, let's go ahead and get ourselves a Tornadin. I think for right now, I want that Gorgons more. So let's go ahead and set that. Cast it and attack. It's a nice and powerful 8. Love that for us. Let's go ahead and battle phase, get rid of the Spectaris. It is quite a risky play given the fact that we have 3 spirits on this guy. But you know what? It is fine. They can't PTA it. They'll have to shield it or Gorgons it to stop it. I'm big chillin', I think. Oh my god. Never mind. They can just boom bat. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. I guess wipe the slate. You're a little bit ahead on spirits, so I guess I can't stop that. That kind of sucks. If I had that Gorgons, that would have been fine. I would have been more than fine. Actually, what I probably should have done was I probably should have searched using Tornadin for the Gorgons. I just thought I was already getting too low on spirits and didn't want to risk it. So, good for them, bad for me, but it's whatever. I wish there was a way for me to just shuffle my hand, because I do not want these A-bombs. I do not want these A-bombs. Drop the Gorgon. I'll just play Narpoon. Go ahead and grab Lycan. This way I can pitch Lycan for Keone. Pitch Lycan. I'll grab a Scorpio and an Indus. Go ahead and play Keone, and I'll do it with 2. Nope. That way I can keep it alive for one more use later. Just do 1. Let's go ahead and disenchant to grab the Lycan. Oh, they gave up. Hooray. Hooray. Hooray, chat. Hooray. Alright. Morphrost is doing wonders right now. Knocking on wood, chat. Knocking on wood. Do-do-do. But yeah, RDS, how was your day today? Hopefully better than mine. Mine has been nothing but, like, headaches. We did release the newest episode of the podcast, though, so that's good. That was a good part of the day for sure. You guys should go check that out if you haven't already, but... I keep this. I keep this. This is fine. I actually like this hand quite a bit. We can Morphrost form for the Scorpio and Bat, and then we can Lycan for Scorpio, Bat, play Indus, pitch A-bombs, and then run it the next turn to get an A-bomb back. So I like it. This is a good one. Do-do-do-do. And then I also have Arresting, so that makes me kind of happy. That way we can use it as a backup blow up if we need to. Let's go ahead and cast this into attack. And then we will go ahead and hit that expenditure to discard both of my Abominables. I keep seeing them next to each other in my deck. I find that so funny. I feel like once a game, every game, I see them shuffled next to each other, and I don't know why. Galaxy. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that right now. I can Laurel it next turn to get rid of it, so that's good. But actually, what's the stats gonna be? It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be a 5. I could crash. I don't know if I want to crash with. If I draw Mountain, I won't play Laurel. If I draw anything else but it, I will Laurel probably to get rid of this Galaxy. Okay, so they have a face down. Honestly, not the best, but it's okay. Not the best for us, but we're fine. We're chilling. We're big chilling in Cedar Rapids. Everything is fine. Tsunami's not going to do anything. I'll go ahead and skip. Actually, this is more than fine for us because we get to blow up their back rune. So let's see what happens. List is empty. I got rid of my PTAs. Or I got rid of their PTAs. So now I can play in peace. Am I going to draw mountains? I do not draw mountains. So let's see. Let's see. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be a 5. I can't get over that. I can clash. I'm going to use a lore. Why the fuck did it... Yo, this game pisses me off, man. This game pisses me off, dude. You know what? Whatever. You can keep the Laurel down as a bluff, I guess. I'll just go ahead and cast this. Pitch bat, target Galaxy, and then just pay out to get rid of it. That actually pisses me off so much. I don't understand what that is. Like, what in the hell is even that? Cast an attack. Oh, actually, I don't even need to do the payout because the stats are swapped, so that's fine. Let's just go ahead and go into battle. I forgot that the stats swapped would like target it that way. That's good for me. I like that. My God, my phone won't work. What the hell? Okay. Skip and then target for direct. There we go. Okay. Still not happy about the invoke being set because I would have been able to deal 2 damage this turn, but you know what? We're already a little bit down in our spirits. I guess it's better that I didn't play it. Plus, if anything were to happen, I could just use it next turn. Ooh, a Moss Station. Okay. I can't do anything with it, unfortunately. They are swapping stats. That kind of makes me upset. Yeah, that really sucks. Oh, and they're gonna necklace it. Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess. Okay. Interesting play, but go off. Hopefully their face down isn't anything crazy. I think I'm just gonna hard ascend over the Tornigen. I think I just hard ascend over, or sorry, I hard ascend into Tornigen, and I just make it disenchanted. And then hopefully I draw into a mountain. So if I draw into mountain, then I'll be hella strong. Also, something is wrong with that Zaptor. His tail is just black. I feel like it shouldn't be, right? Shouldn't it be part of the stone? I think that's just like a visual glitch. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this is like the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of are these like statues, or at least like the ones that don't do anything. The ones that like visually speaking are just like this. They're just like this, for whatever reason, it's like hard for me to even tell what this is. I don't know. I do like the one that's like the Pandora's charm or the Pandora's box or like the Laurel's crown, that kind of thing. I do like those. Those are really nice. I don't even think it's worth. I think it's honestly just worth me hard ascending this turn, and then maybe I play Winjin second turn and try for some cheeky stuff. So let's just go double. No, let's just go double Torna. For this one's gonna be disenchanted. We'll be able to swing in for 8 damage, and hopefully they don't shield us. If they shield us, I cry. Oh, but they're gonna tsunami. Actually, resting on your laurels can be cast. Oh, I should have cast resting before I played Tornagen. I wasn't even thinking about that. That kind of. What? Why did he not? I'm confused. Why did Tsunami not do anything? Okay. I don't. Was that a bug? Or did they misenchant play it? Hang on. I need to watch that back. Rewind. Can I see what they used to pay for it? Or does it not show that? Tsunami. No, they paid with a water. That's got to be a bug, right? That has to be a bug. They paid with a water, and it didn't turn my guy into defense. Am I missing something? Is there something else that would have prevented me from going into defense? They don't have to select my guys, right? It sets everybody to defense, no? T-Dragon, okay. This is a good hand. This is a really, 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 really good hand, actually. I'm gonna keep. This is a crazy good hand. What? What phase did they activate it? Oh, actually, that would make sense. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. I don't recall, but no, it was before attack declaration. I didn't even declare an attack. It was long before. Like, I wasn't even in my battle phase when they went to go activate it. I'll go ahead and set this shield. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. I don't know if you saw all the stuff that I had to go through with streaming earlier today, but today is not a good day. It's good for me right now. It's going decent for me right now, but it was not earlier. So hopefully today is treating you better than it was me. I'll enchant one more just to keep it around for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and I'm sure that this bug is still in the game too, so let's go ahead and grab Bat Form Scorpio, and then we'll pitch, or we'll use a Keon to get back the Lycan. I'm pretty sure that the bug is still in the game. I don't. If you guys have this happen to you, obviously you can do whatever you want. I play the cards like they're supposed to be played, and I just ignore the bugs. But when you use Keon to bring back Lycan, it allows you to activate it 2 extra times instead of just 1. Yeah, nice day off from the tournament is always nice. That's true. I didn't participate in the tournament, but I did go to my locals. Locals was funny though. Nobody showed up, so I only played against the store owner, and I just like beat him in a couple sets and then left. Really nice of him to play, though, obviously. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab Scorpio and Indus this time. Load up my hand nice and neatly. I actually want to participate in the next Premier tournament, though. So I might do that next week. I just need to know what deck I'm going to bring, and I'm not really sure quite yet. Because there is one next week, right? Isn't it next Saturday? Let's go ahead and pitch the 2 A-bombs. Part of me wants to bring Morfrost just because I have so much fun with it, but at the same time, Bears is so good. And I have a physical Bears list that, as of right now, is undefeated in the physical space anyway. I probably should have played that Tsunami. I have a shield, though, so if I need to, I can use that. That's fine. That was an expensive first turn. We're already down to 14, but I think it's okay. We have a lot of the game pieces that we need, and our pitch deck is already at 1, 2, 3, so A-Bomb will be a 4 when we special. They're going to Astrabbit in defense. Okay, that's fine. Good time, yeah, on the 9th. Win 3 and 3 with carry-off, and it's the most fun I've ever... Oh, dude, the carry-off... Did you run Josh's list? Bean Soldiers? I want to build that list so bad. That deck looks insane. It looks... I would be playing that right now, but the cards aren't in Clash. I don't think carry-off or carry-on are in Clash right now. That deck looks like so much fun. I also feel like I should talk to Kel. And we should both participate in the premiere next weekend, and both of us bring Bears. We should both bring Bears. I feel like that would be kind of comedy. All right. I'll set the Tsunami for later. And then I'm trying to think... Let's see, if I hard ascend over this, that'll go into the graves. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be a 5. So it'll bounce into the rabbit, but not be strong enough to get over it. But I will be able to get rid of it with the Scorpio play, so I think that's the play. I'm going to go ahead and normal ascend over Scorpio. Pray that they don't have a Gorgons, because if they do, I'm going to cry. I'm going to go ahead and pitch bat. No. Why? Dog, let me unclick. I meant to click bat. Oh, we love buggy games. That should not be a force. Fun fact. I guess I just have to use Keon to get back the Scorpio for next turn. That is so devastating. I mean, we can still get rid of the bunny, which is fine, but like, dude, an A-bomb right there would have been so much better. Oh my god. Why don't they let you deselect, bro? It's so stupid. I feel like you should be able to deselect, because like the hand is, they're so close together. You're off by like half of a fraction, and it's just like, oh my gosh, which one am I clicking? Oh my gosh, I'm barely moving my mouse. And now I don't even... Oh, I do get to blow it up still. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't have been able to do that, but... You know what? If I get hit with a bug, you get hit with a bug. If the Hermes cards were in Clash, you'd find me playing 24/7. Only other deck I've been playing this format is Fire Pigeon, which is in Clash. Oh, nice. Welcome back, really, on your personal account. But yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool if Kel and I both participated in the premiere next week. And do I want to bounce this back? Normal cast a Sprout or search your deck for an artifact dream and add it to your hand. I don't know if I want to bounce it back, but I will Tsunami. I want to save myself a little bit of annoyance. All right, I'm gonna play very, very carefully this turn. I'm gonna play very, 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 very carefully this turn. I'm casting Scorpio to hit that to bring a bomb. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing nothing else. I'm only doing that. So I'm going to play Scorpio. I'm going to cast it. I'm very, very much so going to wait to see that bat is highlighted. Bat is highlighted. I click. Okay. I hit Sprouter. That goes away. Who were in the TCG Dome channel planned carry off, and it was a good time to play the same deck. He played nothing but beats all day. Nice. I'll go ahead and cast the Abominable. I just think it'd be funny if Kel and I both ran bears coming from the Ursa's Den channel. That'd be really funny. All right, let's go ahead and drop A-Bomb. That is so scary that I'm already only down to 2 more Frost. I need me some healing. Man, bears. Yeah, no worries. Dude, bears is so good. When you said beats, I thought you meant like beat sticks. Like he just played big Elestrals that just bodied over the other people Elestrals. That's what I thought you meant. But yeah, no, bears is so much fun. My current list actually runs a couple of Pandora's boxes. Oh my goodness. Of course you have an earthquake. Of course you have an earthquake. Because why wouldn't you? I feel like we're about to lose our win streak. For a second I was like, 2 earthquakes, excuse me. How did you do that? I have shield. Do I activate shield? I'm already really low on spirits. Is it worth? I don't think it's worth. I'm not gonna. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me. Skip. We could try to activate Winjin, but I don't think it would be worth. I feel like it's more worth for me to just crash into Tectorus with Narpoon. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna crash with Narpoon after we get our draw off. Let's see if I get anything, actually. We do have a Lycan. We can Lycan for a bat. That would be nice. We have nothing else in there to Lycan for, so not really sure it's worth. But honestly, if we can get 1 bat, we have a Scorpio in hand. I feel like that's going to be pretty advantageous for us. So let's go ahead and pitch it. Let's go ahead and pitch it for the bat. We can't take anything else, so I'll just grab the bat. And then enter battle phase. Go ahead and hit into the Tectorus. We're both gonna crash. I do still have a shield. I can activate it next turn. I only have 1 frost though. I need to find some. I need to draw an Ambro. If I don't draw an Ambro, I'm screwed, dude. Yeah, no, Morphrost Winjin is actually it's pretty interesting. You can thank Josh for that list. He popped in stream the other day, and I was thinking of something to slip into a Morphrost deck because Terra wasn't around, and he was like, "Why don't you drop the bunnies and run a Morphrost package or run a Tornadin package?" And I was like, "I love that idea," because like if you lead Winjin, you have like a 25 or like a 30% chance to hit your Tornadin turn 1 because you're almost always going to see a Morphrost when you call Morphrost. Obviously, you can get screwed over, like I have a plethora of times. It is not fun. But it's still very cool when you can get it to work. Alright, we got another Narpoon. I could grab the one last... I'm trying to think here. Because I couldn't even... They're in defense technically, so I could like misenchant play A-Bomb and like hope I draw into one later. I could also just like risk it and play Winjin and try to get into the Tornadin. I don't know how well that's gonna go for me, but I guess we can try it. It's at least a body. Oh, I saw new Morphrost in livestream, dude. My life will be Morphrost. I will bow down before the Morphrost gods with the new set. Chimera is going to be insane. Also, I'm an idiot. Why on earth did I call Morfrost if I know I have nothing left in the deck? Why on earth did I do that? All right, well, at least we're going to draw into so we can just hard ascend into the Tornigen. Oh, actually, I don't think I will need to do that. It might actually be better for me to activate the ability so I can get the extra draw on the Ambro we just saw. So I can get a better draw on that Ambro. I think I like that idea. Because that way we can get, as long as Winjin stays alive, which I'm assuming it will. Because they're casting double defense, so I think we're fine. But this way we get a beater and healing. Yo, Spice, what up? Welcome out to the stream. For those of you that aren't aware, I am multi-streaming as well, so we are live on twitch.tv/Grimwho and the Ursa Den on YouTube. I will drop links respectively. Just give me 1 second. So let's re-enchant with the wind. Let's go ahead and call Ambro, because that's the one that we need in our hand right now. Oh, yo, we drew double Ambro. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and just confirm that. And then we'll ascend from our hand, and I need the other Ambro to be drawn next. So we'll go ahead and ascend that way. Working on your Pokedex binder. How have you been? I've been pretty good. Today sucked though. I will not lie. Today was awful. Had computer problems legitimately all day. I don't really care about Tornigen's ability anymore. I don't really have anything else that I need to search for. So I'm gonna pitch the Solar and get 3 Frost back, because I'm gonna need the Frost for the Scorpio play next turn. So let's go ahead and get that back. And then I think the play here, oh, it's regular Plucky, so it's not even Apollo, so I guess it's not that big of a deal whether or not I hit into the Plucky or the Bunny. I feel like hitting the Bunny might be a better play. But then again, if they're running Solar, right? Are they running Solar? Solar, well, this is a hodgepodge of a deck if I've ever seen one. Let's go ahead and beat over Plucky. No. Let's beat over Bunny. Let's beat over... Yeah, let's beat over Bunny. It's not too big of a deal for us. And we still have a shield, so I can technically bounce something back. It'll just cost me one of my last water and one of my frosts. How's ELESTRALS? Dude, ELESTRALS is so much fun. If you guys haven't, check it out on Steam. It's a free download. You gain access to every single card in the game for free. No need to spend any money or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and Gorgons that. The resolve chain is interesting, for sure. I will never 100% have that down pat, unfortunately. Now I get to Gorgons, so let's go ahead and shut that down. No Nexusing for you. You can technically buff your Plucky, but the Plucky still won't be strong enough to take out my Tornigen, so I'm not super concerned. I appreciate that follow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ruli. All right, there we go. We're in Obsidian 1, I believe. Let's just see. We're 1 game off from getting into Bronze. I'll go ahead and I'll drop the links to the channels in the respective chats. At Ursa's Den. You guys go. You can follow over there if you want, and then twitch.tv/Grimwho if you guys want to check out the Twitch, respectively. All right. Let's just queue up. Do. All right. Here it is. Moment of truth. Will we get into Bronze? Will we get into Bronze? I think I'm going to keep this. This is a pretty interesting hand. Plus, we're pretty heavy on the runes, so we're not going to see as many of them when calling Winjin. But I feel like this is going to be a good first... hopefully they don't play a back row. If they play a back row, I cry. If they play a back row, I know that it's going to... Oh my god, it's Morfrost. Oh my god. Yo, I didn't know Morfrost was in the game. With that tongue on your character, dude. That's crazy, Spice. That's crazy. All right. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? So they do have a face down. I'm not liking that too much. I did draw into a Morfrost as well. Kind of makes me sad. I'm gonna drop this Gorgon's face down. I'm gonna drop the Altar face down as well. And then I guess the only thing that we can do... It was an interesting play to put... Why would they play Scorpio turn 1? I'm just thinking about that now. That's kind of interesting. Hopefully... Oh, they finished the battle pass already. They've already got the Stellar Bunny. That's kind of crazy, dude. Hello? All right, let's pray to the gods that we pull on a Morfrost. No? Yes. Okay, cool. We got one Morfrost. We are goated with the sauce, indeed. And we got, like, the best Morfrost that we could have asked for right now. Let's go ahead and ascend into Tornigen. I want to draw into... Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Our deck's going to change order anyway. Let's go ahead and ascend. Let's go ahead and ascend and attack. And then we're going to pitch Lycan. And grab Indus and Scorpio for ourselves. So let's go ahead and grab... Where is it? Scorpio and Indus. Next turn, we will play Indus to pitch both, or at least one a bomb, because we have one in hand, so it's not going to be that crazy, but it's fine. Ambrosia's not worth it right now. Let's just go for the attack over the Scorpio and hope they don't have a shield, because if they do, again, I cry. But yes, Ruli. Oh my god, a shield! Ugh! Ugh! At least we got rid of it early on. That's fine. Honestly, not super worried about it. I do have a Gorgons to stop them from attacking if I need to. But yes, really, to continue off of what you were talking about with Chimera. Chimera is insane. Having a base stat of 5 on a Morfrost that is a 1-drop is nuts. And having another way to funnel your bats into discard to be able to special cast your bombs from grave is so good, it's not even funny. It is so good, it's not even funny. That means that technically speaking, like if you play Chimera on your first turn and then you play like you don't have it right then and there, on your next turn, you can just like discard bat with Chimera to special cast in a bomb, play Scorpio, discard bat, play a bomb. Like you can get a full board state by turn 2. Like you can kind of do that right now with Morfrost, but not as good as having 5 beaters like that. That's absolutely wild. We drew another Windjin. They drew okay. I'm confused. Where are my spirits? Why is it saying I only have 1 frost spirit in my grave when I have more than that? I don't care about getting rid of their Scorpio forms just yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and play my Scorpio. I'll be able to get rid of their bat, which is fine. That's good for me. I just need them to let this resolve. So that I can get one of my Morfrosts in the grave. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna pitch, since I need bat and Lycan, I guess I can only pitch another, or bat and I need bat and Scorpio. I'm gonna pitch a Lycan. That way we have a little bit of body in the underworld. And then we'll just go into our attack step. Oh, there we go. There's the wind and the frost. So it was just bugged out for a second. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and skip. It's the card the deck really needs. I've always liked Morfrost, and it feels closest to Skull Servant and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes! Yes. I agree. Yeah, no, Morfrost desperately needs the Chimera. I mean, to be fair, Morfrost is good as it is, but Chimera will make it like 10 times more consistent. Like it'll turn it from what is it called? Like a locals legend into premier material. And like you could already use Morfrost in premieres. I'm debating on doing it for the next premiere if I actually go into it. It's a huge commitment because it's like Like, you guys, the last one was in, like, hang on. I'm gonna be a little mean. I'm gonna be a little mean. I'm gonna pass the chain. And this Blizztrix is gonna feel my wrath. Dude. F Blizztrix, bro. F Blizztrix. Why am I not able to... That's so weird that... Oh, well, I guess I can do it now. I was gonna say, that's so weird that it doesn't let you use Gorgons before that, but it's a cost, I guess, to blow up a card. It's not a actual effect, so the cost would go through first. All right, Blizz is hit. Next turn, I get to Scorpio Bat to a bomb and kill this Blizztrix, and that makes me happy. That makes me incredibly happy. Do. And I have a Keon. That also makes me a little happy. I really hope that they don't have Gorgons in back row. If they do, I cry. Bat, Blizz on the discard, or Bat on the discard. I'm like tripping over my words right now. Oh my gosh, they have a Gorgons. Ugh, that makes me so sad, dude. Alright, I guess I skip. I do get the bomb out, which is good. But at the same time, that whole sequence just kind of sucks. I do have a different deck list with... what's the word I'm trying to look for? I have a different deck list with Blizztrix in Morfrost. And I like the concept, but I feel like it's just not enough, if that makes sense. Okay, Avalanche is good for me. That's fine. I swear to God, if you have Rise from the Ashes, though. Oh, they pitched a shield. That actually sucks for them. But then again, if they have Blizz in their hand, then nothing really matters and I just lose. Okay, so all three Blizz are in, like, there's one active and then the other two are just in the grave. Oh, they're blowing up my altar. Okay, sure. Do I have a Scorpio in grave? I do not. That sucks for me, actually. Let's go this and this. Yeah. All right. Actually, damn it! I keep thinking that this is like, oh my god, an actually moment, but it's a counter, so I have to play the counter face down before I can do anything about it to get rid of the Blizztrix. That makes me so upset. And if I leave it face down, then he's gonna have the chance to blow it up. Ugh. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam I am. Let's get rid of the wind. And we got to bring back some Frost. Huh, that field looks familiar. That's cool. I didn't know that I'm playing up against the only other streamer that's live right now. That's kind of funny. All right. So, I don't know what to do. This would be really nice if I could just pop the Tsunami right now and put him into defense, but I know that it's not going to let me. I would rather just not have anything on board for them to... I guess I should have just played the Tsunami. I'm trying to think of a way that I can get around this Blizztrix, but I don't think that there is a way that isn't with a counter rune. And I can't have counter runes set for long enough. Like, the only way that I make this work is I have to draw into Scorpio, use my Keone to bring Bat back, play Scorpio, pop Bat, bring back a bomb, set Blizz to 0, kill... I don't know what to do. I am going to keep 1 water so that I can avoid a tsunami if possible. I genuinely don't know what to do, though. Okay, I drew an Harpoon at least, so this will give me the ability... It's a good thing I saved 1 more water. This will give me the ability to get a Scorpio. And it looks like they're going to let it happen, so that's good for me. I can use this... Do I want to just get the Scorpio? Spirit count is 8, so if I get 1, it'll be down to 7. I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm going to grab the Lycan. And then pitch Lycan, because this is the only way, I think. I am going to set the Tsunami to hopefully have a target for them to use the effect. But let's go ahead and pitch and search for the last 2 cards, which is Morfrost and Morfrost. And then we will have these for next turn, and this way I don't have to use Keone either. And then I meant to put Harpoon in defense. So that really sucks for me. Do I switch this guy into attack to just get rid of the back row? This is dangerous territory, but I'm going to do it. I feel like I lose this game, which really sucks because this is my rank up. This is my rank up into bronze, and I think I'm going to lose this game. What did I destroy? Oh, they had a tsunami. All right, I'm just going to end phase. Because as long as they don't play a Gorgons, I am okay. They're going to avalanche, that's fine. Dude, the Cedasaur proc is going to kill me. Oh my god. Of course you would proc Cedasaur on that, dude. Come on, man. And it's going to be an attack, so I'm just going to take direct damage. I'm taking 4 this turn. I can't do anything. Yeah, I just lose. I take 5 direct, actually. That is so unlucky, dude. GG's to whoever that was. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we had to lose a game at some point today, you know? Bro, what the hell is this hand? Yo, Codfish, what up? I'm gonna mulligan, dude. Like, starting with both a bomb in hand is the worst possible start for a Morfrost deck. This one is way better. Oh my god, this is so much better. This is so worth the 2 spirits. Holy. Holy. Alright, that definitely was not my first hand. No. No. Oh, that Gorgons was beautiful. Oh my god. Yo, I need the gold frames, man. Those are insane. And we drew into a Scorpio, which is kind of nuts. I'm gonna drop this, and then I'm gonna go into the Winjin and hope that they don't have a Gorgons in back row, because if they do, your boy is gonna cry just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's giving them time to think. They either have... No, they don't have PTA. So they have a Gorgons. Yep. There it is. There it is, guys. There it is. Wow. Wowee clap. There it is, chat. I guess I just pass. I mean, we have a Gorgons, so like I can stop them from... I guess they'll just cast another 1-drop and be able to get over the Winjin, so that kind of blows for me. Oh, no, they're ascending. Okay. This is good. Let me go ahead and activate it. I don't know if I can activate it on this proc or if I have to do it on the next one. I have to do it on the next one. Pass chain. And they're gonna special ascend. They'll pay. And then I'll hit it. Do I want to do it with that, or do I want to do it with... Yeah, I'll do it with that. That's fine. No, I won't. Cast. We'll do it that way. I just feel like having the extra solar will be nice. Alright, so it's expensive for them. They didn't really get what they needed. They don't have a back row. Bum, 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 bum. Well, at least yet they don't. Yep, they didn't play a back row, so that's good for me. Drew into Abominable. That's not a good sign when doing my re-enchant. But I unfortunately think it's the only way. Rage quit like 4 games because I didn't know you could pass chain with GG, and I always hit it too soon. Well, yeah, if you hit it too soon, then you can pass chain like by right-clicking off of it. But yeah, no, I've definitely done the same thing. This is going to be a risky call because we've already drawn 2 Morfrost, but please, please, yes! Oh my god, and it was an Indus. Let's go, baby, let's go. All right. We'll draw this. Let's go ahead and activate it with the Tornigen. We'll confirm. Our next draw will be PTA. Let's go ahead and drop this. We'll fully enchant it. Cast it and attack. They have no back row, so we'll be able to get over it. I don't think I need to expend to get anything into my hand. Maybe I should. Should I? I don't know if I should. My assumption is that my Tornigen is going to be gone next turn, so maybe I should. Let's go ahead and use it. Just so we can get one of the runes. Let's try to get either a PTA, a shield, or a Gorgons. Ambro would have been nice as well, but honestly, having any of these is going to be really good. And they won't have a way to blow up my back row just yet, so that's fine with me. I'm going to go into my attack step and then punch over their Asprowl. They'll take 1 point of spirit damage, and then we'll be on our merry way for the next turn. I really wish there was a way to like set cards that you could never draw, because drawing into Abominable is like one of the worst feelings I've ever had when playing Morfrost. Doon 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 doo doo. Doo doo doon 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 doon. Oh, also, Ruli, I think you said that you subscribed on the YouTube channel on your personal account. I don't know what's going on with my notifications, but like notifications just like aren't showing up. So I need to figure out my settings on YouTube, because I thought I added the browser source for notifications, and I just haven't seen or heard any of them yet. So I don't know what that's about. So I apologize, but thank you for the subscription on YouTube. No, I'm not gonna chain Scorpio with it. If they're gonna bring back a bomb, I'm gonna do that though. So let's see what they bring back with it. Kind of sucks that Tornigen is about to just leave us like that. Oh, they're casting Lycan? I can get over that. I don't think a PTA is worth it. Let's just skip. Nothing in my discard yet, so that kind of sucks. I guess I'll just play Indus to get 2 into the grave. Drew a Lycan. That's good. What could I possibly need, though? Let's go ahead and pitch it. We can just get some game pieces going and get some in our hand. Let's go ahead and take a bat, and we'll take a Scorpio. And then I'll go ahead and I'll pitch Scorpio and a bomb, probably with the Indus. That would be what I assume to be the better play. Let's go ahead and play the Indus. We'll cast it. Yo! Oh, this is who we faced! Yo, thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. Ruli told us that we were facing the only other Elestral streamer right now. Yo, thanks for the follow too. I appreciate that. How do I pronounce your name? I just don't want to get it wrong, so I haven't said it yet, but I want to... Is it Teso? Yeah, GG's. Ruli mentioned that I was facing the only other streamer, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna embarrass myself on someone else's channel. Where's the other bomb? There it is. Yeah, GG's. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How was your stream? I'm so close to getting into bronze, and you just thwarted that, so thank you so much. Also, I don't understand this game. When I started this match with this Mighty Master, it showed that they were Obsidian 1, and now it's showing that they're Silver 5. So I don't know how game work. Game work weird. I don't know how it work. Do 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 do. But yeah, GG's. I'm gonna try to get to bronze before the end of the night tonight. I mean, we still have plenty of time on our stream, so we'll be going for quite a bit, I think. Tesu. All right, cool. I'll remember that. Tesu. Actually, that makes sense because it's S-O-O, so it would make sense that it's Tesu. All right, they are not over enchanted by 2, so we can't do that, unfortunately. Is it going to be worth me playing to pitch? Okay, 1, 2. If I ascend over Indus, it'll be 3. Plus bat will be 4, so it'll be 5. I feel like that'd be pretty... I feel like that's decent. That's not horrible by any means. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and ascend over the Morfrost to go ahead and pitch bat. Let's see here. Pitch bat. Let's target... I guess it doesn't necessarily matter. For the sake of getting over both of them, I'll set this guy to 0 because 2 will be a lot easier to get over than 3. So we'll do that. Stream was good. Playing some games between studying for the rules helper exam. Oh, nice. Good luck. Oh, they gave up. Sick. So are we only 1 game away? We are. Only 1 game away from getting into bronze. Yo, good luck on your rules helper exam. And I look forward to seeing you in that server. 1 wins from bronze. Yes, indeed. Let's go. I don't know what it is. Morfrost just, it feels good. Like, and I don't know if it's because of the, like, limited card pool. Oh, we're going up against Mighty Master again. So let's see what their rank says. Because you guys saw, right? It said Obsidian 1. It said Obsidian 1, but in game, it definitely didn't show Obsidian 1. I think I mulligan this. Scorpio and Bat are really bad to have as your only opening Morfrosts. We have Mountains, Boreas, Gorgons, and Indus. Actually, Indus isn't horrible, and we have a decent amount of back row. I'm going to keep this. It's probably risky, but I'm going to keep it. I don't know. Probably was smart to mulligan again, but I don't like mulliganing twice. I really don't enjoy it. For those of you hanging out in stream, just want to make mention that we are also multi-streaming. I'm going to go ahead and drop the links to the respective channels in chat. For the Twitch users, you guys can go follow us over on Ursa's Den. It's a new YouTube channel with me and my buddy Kel. We do a lot of ELESTRALS content over there. And then for those that are on the YouTube side, I am streaming on my solo account on Twitch, twitch.tv/Grimwho. So you guys can go check that out respectively. Just want to make mention of that. Let's go ahead and pull open our stream again so we can see the chat. There we go. Watching Ursa Den on my TV using YouTube, and I'm using my phone to watch you on Twitch. That's so funny. That's really funny. Also, I believe it was you that left the comment on the video. I think it was about the bringing some Bears cards to Kissimmee to have Kel and I sign. That is so cool. Like the fact that you said the comment, like, oh my god, that's such a cool idea. I like that. I like that a lot. That's so sick. All right. Cool thing about this is that I might be able to just play Indus, get my pitch, and then also crash into their Brumalinks so I can get rid of their back row. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it though, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see if it's worth. Let's go ahead and pitch. Base chatter with the multi-viewer. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pitch both bombs so we don't get completely screwed. Might be bringing some full art Ursa dens or bringing the Kickstarter seller ones. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick. That is so sick. All right, I'll drop another PTA just in case. And then part of me... Hello, can I play the PTA? Part of me wants to crash into the Brumalinks. Not because it'll kill it, but because I can get rid of one of their back rows. But I don't know if it's going to be worth... I'm gonna pass because they're gonna have to attack into my Morfrost, and at that rate, I'll just pop it anyway. So at least I won't take a spirit damage next turn. Oh no. Did they hit the only non-PTA? That's actually comedy. They hit Gorgons out of the two. That is so unfortunate for me. But then again, depending on what they play... Oh, they're ascending. Oh, they're ascending into Asprowl. Oh, they're doing Asprowl things. Oh, I don't know if I should hit them with the... This is so sad. Do I hit him with the PTA? I don't think I do. But what if... I shouldn't have kept his hand, bro. Fuck. I'm gonna hit the PTA. This is such an expensive way to do this. I'm gonna hit the PTA, hoping they don't hit the Blizz, and then if they don't hit the Blizz, it dies. If they do hit the Blizz, I hit PTA again. Please do not hit Blizz, and don't make me expend double the amount of PTAs for this. Yes! Oh my god, no Blizz. Oh my god, no Blizz. It paid off. Oh my god. Alright, they'll crash into me. That's fine. I'll take 1 spirit damage, but I will get to blow up one of their back rows. I'll take it in wind. I need to make sure that I have my frost stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. That was a tsunami. Okay, cool. And I will, in fact, pay out... let me go ahead and pay out... Hello? It's not going to let me pay out. Hello? Hello? What? Brother, I hate this game sometimes, dude. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry for swearing, but what is that, dude? What? That's the shit that drives me crazy about this game right now. I understand it's early access, it's open beta, but if I have the chance to activate my PTA and I just like change my mind on what spirit I want to use and I accidentally right click, I should be able to get back into the PTA proc. Why was I not able to get back into the proc? Like, I understand maybe that's like a little thing or whatever, but that genuinely pisses me off, dude. Because that probably is going to cost me the game. The fact that they still have the Blizz on board makes me so upset. I'm going to cast PTA on the Cedar Soar. The only good thing about this right now is that if I can survive long enough, I have Narpoon. So, like, I have Narpoon. I can play it next turn and grab what's it called? I can grab the I can grab Scorpio and Bat, so I can get Nabam on board, and our Underworld is actually, our Underworld is nothing. We have an Indus and 2 Abom, so our Abominable is going to be abysmal, is what it's actually going to be. I'm going to skip. I'm just going to take the 2 because I get to pay out and kill this thing. So that's fine with me. And then I think I bounce the Asprowl, though. I think I'm gonna bounce the ass prowl unless they decide to hold back. If they do, then I cry. I need to keep one water alive though for the Narpoon. So let's bounce. This is such an expensive play, dude. I think I just lose. Like, the most unfortunate thing about this is I genuinely just think I lose. And it just sucks, man, because this is like... Oh my god, what an expensive turn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I'm raging. I'm so close to getting into bronze, though. Like, it is actually killing me that I'm not able to just do it. I'm so close to bronze. So close. If I can somehow turn this around, that would make me... I swear to God, if you shut down my search, I swear to God, please hit me with anything but a Gorgons. Hit me with anything but a Gorgons. I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. What up, Soul? No, that's GG's, I think. I'm like 90% sure that that's GG's. Unless I god draw a bat right here. Unless I god draw a bat right here. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I need to draw. I legitimately can't even use my PTA. If I want this to pan out the way that I want it to pan out, I need to just not take any damage. Okay, they didn't pitch Blizz, so that's good. I'll take 1 point of damage. I need to draw into a bat right now, or I lose. Or an Ambro. If I draw an Ambro, that's also fine. Yo, Teisu, thank you so much for the raid again. I appreciate that. Go enjoy your food. Okay, all right. There's hope. There's hope for us yet. Let's go ahead and cast that and get back 3. The only reason I say there's hope is that if they... actually, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I have to expend to draw. I have a Gorgons. Like, I'll put that face down, I guess, but, like, I genuinely just think it's GG's. The only way that this works out is if they, like, ascend into the Esprawl and they only have 1 and I hit it with a Gorgon so that nothing happens. And then I draw into, like, another Ambrosia and can just stall. But unfortunately, I do think that this is just GG's. If they play down a second Elestral, there's not much that I can do. Yep, Narpoon. I'm not gonna bother. And then they just win. That's fine. GG's. We are gonna hit bronze tonight. If it's the last thing that I do, we will hit bronze tonight. Enchanting Fire Spirits. Do we switch to bears? Let's go ahead and switch to bears for a second. Duh, bears. Yeah, it was a rough one. It was a really rough starting hand too. I got greedy and kept it. I should have mulliganed twice, but I thought it was going to be fine. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to run upstairs and use the restroom real quick, and when I get back, we will fire up a game of bears because I need to get fire enchants done for the day. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Back, and I'm better than ever, except for the fact that we just lost the game and I'm still held out from bronze, but it's fine. Sorry, I was messaging Kelbeck. They just hit me up with a text. Oh, let's see. All right, Bears it is. Let's go ahead and clash it up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Do 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 do. Also, for anybody who has followed or subscribed to the YouTube channel during the stream, I apologize. I don't know why the like browser source isn't working for my notifications, but I appreciate you guys for dropping the subs. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do I keep this? I don't think I do. No, I'm gonna mulligan. The cool thing about Bears is that if you mulligan and you mulligan one frost and one fire, you're basically set, and you can turbo into Ursa the first turn if you have like a god hand. This one is not a god hand. Do I want to keep this though, just because we have Ursicle? I don't think I should, because I also need to get High Bear. I guess I could use Ursicle to special cast, or no, because I just search deck. I guess I'm keeping. I guess I'm keeping, chat. Yo, my game is bugged out, dude. It's telling me to select up 2 spirits. I can't. I simply can't. There we go. Alright, I can Galaxy to get over the Narpoon. Honestly, I don't think that's a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and PTA. Just set PTA, set Tsunami. And then I'll Galaxy to get over the Narpoon, and I think that'll be a fine play for now. Cast an attack. Switch stats. Punch over. And then end phase. All right, chat. I think when I get 2 bronze is when I'll end stream, though, because one of my buddies is hitting me up to play a game of Fragpunk, and I know for a fact that my computer cannot handle to stream that, and I haven't played in a while, so I kind of want to. I'll skip. I can still activate it later, so I think I will. Do I want to PTA it though? Actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna skip. Yep, and that is why. Skip. Send Asprowl. Dude, I should have set double tip. If I set both PTAs, I could have potentially hit the Asprowl and the potential Blizz. I'm so scared. I am so terrified of this. I should hit it with a PTA, but I also don't want to in the in like the off chance that they. Ugh, this is so scary. Let's go ahead and hit it. It's just 1 spirit. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Please don't hit Blizz. Don't hit Blizz. Don't hit Blizz. Don't hit Blizz. Don't hit. Damn it. Ah! What really sucks about this is that the game is just over now. Like, you get Blizz down so early, there is nothing I can do about it. Like, there is quite literally nothing I can do about this bear. The only thing that I can do about this bear is I need to draw into Den or Hibernation right now. I need to draw into Den or High Bear immediately. That is the only thing that I can do to salvage this. And it won't even matter that much because Blizz just does whatever it wants. Because, like, I don't want him to get rid of my Galaxy, but he probably will. But I also don't necessarily want to waste the spirit on activating a Tsunami, but I will to preserve the spirits for this turn. And they're going to target the Galaxy, so that's great. At least I'm not taking the damage. But good God. And like on top of that, that's probably a Gorgons. That's probably a Gorgons. So even if I play Ursicle, they'll just shut it down before I can search. I don't like this. I do not like this one bit. I do not. Oh, I drew another Galaxy. Wow, that is so good for me. JK. I lied. Set PTA, and then I guess we just Ursicle and like set it in defense and pray that I can just draw into the other cards. All right, well, it makes me feel a little bit better that I wasn't going to be drawing into it anytime soon. So I'm going to use this to get the one of Den and then just pray that I can draw into a High Bear. I don't want to use my Ambro just yet, because I need to make sure that I have at least one fire and one. This just really sucks, dude. I'm gonna cast PTA on it. I feel like I kind of have to. This way I'm just not taking what's it called? Spirit damage this turn from an attack. I don't even care if I pay out the PTA, to be honest. I just need to not take 4 fucking damage. Oh, I guess I still can, though, because they can just fucking blow up my bear and then hit me for 4 anyway. God, I love Blizztrix. This might actually be the last one of the day, guys. I'm not lying. I might actually get off after this. I'm so tired of seeing Blizz. Yep. There we go. There's the Blizz to pop my Ursicle, and then they can hit me for 4. God, I love this game. And they made me pitch. They made me pitch 2 High Bears. I'm going to end it all. This is yeah, so chances of me drawing into a High Bear right now are insanely slim. They just didn't pop anything. What? No, I don't want to play Ambro. I'm trying to think if there's like a way around the Blizz right now. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Because the best I can do is 5-6 damage. I needed it to be at 7 to be able to do anything. That really sucks. I think I just pass. Yeah. I just pass. I just can't do anything, dude. I wish that the way Elestrals played wasn't... If it's a 6v6 in defense, it bounces. I feel like it should go through. I understand why it doesn't, and like logically speaking, yes, it makes sense, but the sad tilted part of my brain is just like, why on earth can I not hit over something that I have the same stats of? It just makes me sad. Because now I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spirit damage this turn. 7. Literally the only way that I have out of this is if I draw a high bear, and there's only 1 in my deck. Actually, I don't even know if there's still 1 in my deck. Yeah, there is 1 in my deck. That is the only way that I make it out of this, and I don't even know if I make it out of it just based off of that. I genuinely don't even know. I just don't. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of that. I need to make sure I have 2 frost left and 3 fire. I need to make sure that I have 2 frost and 3 fire. No, actually, I need to make sure I have 2 frost and 5 fire. So, oh, would you look at that, chat? I already don't have enough resources. Isn't that crazy? Well, I guess with the ambrosia, I will. The only way that this works, though, is if I draw into... Well, first off, the only way that this works is if I draw into a high bear and they don't hit my Majursa with a Gorgons. That's the only other way. I just hate Blistrix, like with a burning passion. It makes me so upset to see. Oh my god! And I drew a Lavalith. Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! I drew a lava. Whoa! That makes me so happy. Whoa! Yeah, literally none of this matters. I guess my best course of action here, unfortunately, is just playing Lavalith. No, it's not. My best course of action is conceding and getting off for the night, dude. This is... Blistrix needs to be limited. Blistrix needs to be limited to 1 copy. I don't care. I simply do not care. I need Blistrix out of this game. I don't care if limiting it to 1 removes the whole purpose of the card. I need it gone. Or I need it eroded. Or I need it changed somehow. I don't care what needs to happen with that card. Something needs to happen with that card. Let us go over that card before I end stream today. Blizz. It is a 12-6 stat line. You can special cast it from the underworld if you pitched it and you have an Esprowl. So you can just special cast it if you get discards correctly. Then the cost to activate a non-targeting destroy effect is a plus. You get to shuffle 3 cards from your underworld back into your deck and then destroy a card. That is just free destruction, non-targeted, once a turn. This card needs to be changed. I understand that the deck is a gamble, right? But I am losing 100% of 50-50s. This whole deck should be a gamble, yet this card, this isn't even a new card. This thing was out in Moonrise. Like, it's not even new. It's been around forever, and it is still just as cancerous as when it came out. I genuinely don't understand how this card made it through testing. I simply do not understand. And like, if it was somehow worse or like even stronger in testing, then that's an even bigger problem. The fact that this is 12/6 that can be special cast and has a non-targeting destruction ability that is only a bonus to you as the player of Blizzstrix. Like, what the hell? What even is this card? How is it not limited to 1? Like, limit rise, fine. That's cool. That's whatever. Moralith limit, I can also see why they did that to future-proof it, because it was kind of a problem when it came to Morfrost as well. This card alone, it is genuinely unacceptable. Like the fact that you can play 3 copies of this card is stupid. The deck is crazy expensive, don't get me wrong. It uses a ton of resources, but the second this is on board, you literally just don't have to do anything ever, and there's almost nothing that your opponent can do. Like, there is almost nothing your opponent can do. If you get this out in the proper timing, you can stop your opponent from playing like any Elestral. Because there's almost 0 1-drop Elestrals that'll beat a 12 stat line. Actually, there are 0 1-drop Elestrals that beat a 12 stat line. It's so aggravating that this is just the card that everybody uses. Because what's even more equally absurd is that I've tried using Blizzstrix. It only is a negative for me. It is only a negative. If I play Blizzstrix, it never works. I play against Blizzstrix, they always win. The card should not be a part of the game. Testers, I know you guys do a fantastic job like fixing problems. This is a problem that should have been fixed before it was a problem. Like, this card should have been erased. It should have. It should get lost in it just get lost in the blizzard. You know, it's lost in the snow. It can't find its way. Burn every single copy of this card. Every single physical and digital copy of this card, burn it. Use it for firewood. I don't care. This card is not okay. And this isn't even coming from me like, oh, I lost to Blizzstrix twice. Boo-hoo, woe is me. This deck took me down from Obsidian 1 to Obsidian 5. I have faced this deck so many times, and I have lost every single time. Every single time I'm against Blizzstrix, I lose. I think there was one time that I won, and the reason I won is because they played Moralith, and they discarded all 3 of their Blizzstrix and their Rise. That is the only reason I won, is because they played a Moralith and it just like screwed them over. Which, yes, I understand. That's the luck of the draw. That's the whole point. It's a big coin flip. It's a huge gamble. But that should not be the only contingency to me winning. Like, if we take a look at this deck, let me see, where is it? This Morphin Time. I'm at a 50% win rating with this, right? more than half of my losses, more than half of them are Blitzstrix. More than half. It is so defeating to constantly go up against this card, and it's not even like a, oh, you figured out how to get rid of it one time, you're good. You have to get rid of it 4 times, because they have it like even more than that. Actually, if you hard ascend and you haven't used your Asprowls, you can play this thing like, I don't even know what the proper term, like you can just and even if you lose one, if you have one on board, you can siphon the Blitzstrix back into your own deck. Like the card just semi-limit it, limit it, ban it, errata it, give it a champion, and like ban the original one. I don't care. It needs to change. It needs to change. The card is just not fun. The card is just not fun. And I barely enchanted any fire spirits that game. How comical is that? I genuinely, I feel like if I queue into another game, I'm just gonna rage and lose. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and end stream, to be honest. You know what? Let's play one more, and maybe... Yeah, I agree, COD. I agree, COD. I'm gonna play one more. I'm gonna play one more game just because I want to get my dailies done. But if I face another Blitzstrix, you're gonna watch me like Alt F4. I'm legitimately gonna Alt F4 and I'm gonna shut down stream. I'm not even gonna say bye. I'm just gonna leave. So the crazy thing is that this is definitely a keep, but part of me wanted the mulligan just so that I could have the card in the grave. But I dig this hand. This is good. This is really good, actually. Do 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 do. Just playing and I was able to bring out all my bears. Turn 2, I brought out Big Mama Bear. In the original, I had 3 little bears. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love bears, bro. It's such a good deck. And they conceded turn 2. I mean, I would too, to be honest. We love playing a Warmite without having any other Elestrals on field. Yeah, you could have won. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we drew in the Necrof. Do I want to Necrof to kill the Warmite, or do I want to go into Ursa to get a cast and waste a spirit so I can play Ursa's Den? I'm gonna go ahead and play Ursa, because if I can destroy it and special cast another one, yeah, I'm gonna cast into attack, and then let's see what they end up doing. I'm gonna set the poison tipped arrows. The only reason I did the Ursa instead of the Necrof is I need spirits in my grave so that I can use Ursa Den Hibernation. They're gonna Hestia's Hearth, okay. Wait, I'm confused. Actually, this works out for me. This works out for me. Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna... I don't know why, but I thought it was gonna enchant the spirits to the card. Let's drop the PTA, because I need to be able to use or expend another spirit. I'll go ahead and battle and just clash into the Warmite. And then when that happens, that'll die, but I'll get to special cast from my underworld, or not my underworld, but from my deck. I feel like the best special cast here is probably just going to be another Ursa. So I'm going to do just that. And then we're going to cast that. And then we will pass turn. I just need to make sure I get one more into the grave. So if I can get... it'd be awesome if I can get Ursa to just live. Because if I can get Ursa to live, then that'll be much better for me when I proc Ursa's Den. Question, why didn't you do damage? I didn't do damage because we both had the same amount of spirits. Oh, you mean attack with the Ursa? Because I'm an idiot. Well, I'll answer the question for you. Because I'm a genuine idiot. That was crazy. I definitely should have attacked, but I didn't, so that is 100% on me. Yeah, but now I will. I'm also a licensed idiot. Yeah. I thought you meant why didn't it deal damage when I hit the thing, and I was like, well, we had the same spirits. I'm like giving you the most obvious answer. Well, it didn't do any spirit damage because it was the same amount of spirits. No, I'm just dumb. I am just the big dumb. Man, I would love to be able to use my High Bear in Ursa's Den that I opened with. I sure would love to do that. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be nice? Oh, I guess I technically could have. Last turn. I would have played Den and then A-Bomb on top of that. And then it would have gotten a third spirit and then High Bear for the last one in my grave. I guess I could have done that. I don't know why I didn't, but yeah. Remember when I said I'm an idiot? You remember? Remember when I said that? Remember when I said I'm an idiot? Yeah. It still applies. My brain is so set on playing a specific way that I completely forget that things can be played a different way. Like, in my mind, I set this PTA to get the PTA to go off to send the spirits into the underworld so that I can bring them back with High Bear onto Ursa's Den. And because my brain locked into that play, it completely forgot that there are other things that I can do. So now, I unfortunately don't think I can. I technically could if I, like, ascended over my Ursa with the Necruff. No, I couldn't do that because the spirit wouldn't go to the grave. I don't have another bear to play, so... You know what? The only reason you don't see Blizz is because... Yeah, I know. Alright, I'm going to play Necruff just so we have another body on board. And then I'm just going to hit for 3 and then pass turn. It would be nice to be able to use bears, but I guess it's still not in the cards for us. Because I'm trying to think, like, there's no way that I could have played him this turn. Because I need the cards in grave, or I needed a bear to play, and I didn't have a bear to play, so... I guess, technically speaking, I could have. You know, now that I could have, but it would have been a complete waste, because I would have been playing 2 hibernations. But you guys are just so much smarter than me. Maybe there's a reason I'm stuck in Obsidian. I'm an idiot, dude. Soul is right. I could have expended. And drew instead of casting or doing anything to expend it that way. Soul's over here like you could have expended to draw. Oh, they gave up. Cool. Anyways. No, you're good, Soul. I'm not upset with you for backseating. I'm saying that it's funny that you're pointing out how much of an idiot I am, because you're right. Let's get that guy again, please. I don't think that would happen, but Sylvatra. All right. They're Obsidian 1, but are they actually Obsidian 1? I don't think I should keep this hand. I'm not going to. That's the incorrect rank. It just mirrors yours. That's stupid. What? But that makes sense, I guess. Why would it mirror mine? Part of me wants to keep this, but part of me thinks that, like, I should play smart and not keep it. But I'm gonna keep it. Because Galaxy's fine. I can lead Ursicle to search for the missing pieces. I have a PTAs that I can set, maybe, if the board state wants me to set them. Set another one. Oh, they are Obsidian one. Interesting. Most likely programming it doesn't have the correct value, so it just autocorrects to the value you have. That makes sense. I will go ahead and cast the Ursicle, and I will put it in defense, and we will search for the den. That way we have good old Denny boy. Where is Den? Den is there. Now we just need to get our hands on Hibernation, and we're good. And we are so good. Oh, all right, another non-play. I guess I play Necro here. And maybe staying in defense would be a better idea, just so I don't take spirit damage necessarily, but I will change this into attack, just so that I can get a little bit more chip damage in right now. I just need to make sure that I have a bear on board, but you know what? I've been a perfect counter to Blizz, like a Void. Yep. Yep. But actually, I feel like Blizz is going to be countered a lot more in Lifestream because of the Posthumous. Posthumous being able to, like, I don't know, Posthumous, I feel like it's just going to bring Suppress way more into the game. So being able to suppress Blizz and then get over it with such a high... Like Avoid Retrain, I think, is better for it long term anyway, though. Doom, doo doo doom. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see indeed. Well, I don't like that. You're unfortunately going to be able to get rid of my bear, which makes me very sad. But at least you're not going to be able to keep this. Self-mill is going to be even more powerful. Oh, really? Well... time for Blizztrix to get banned or limited. Tester's team. Blizztrix? That's not a problem. Release Blizztrix. Oh, that's a problem. What are we going to do about it? Release more self-mill. That being said, I know the Tester's teams do their best. I'm not complaining by any means. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna take the damage in the form of 1 fire. Yeah. And then I'll pay out with a water. Moralith got preemptfully limited, yeah. But why that card? Why not the big thing that is scary and stupid? Why not those? Alright, well, I guess I'll cast Ambrosia. I need to make sure that I have them in the grave, though, so I need to bring back things that aren't fire and ice. Let's go ahead and bring back one... Actually, there's still a fire and ice in there, so let's bring back those 3. Because I don't need the other ones just yet. Yeah, why not the card that's causing the problems? Yeah, exactly. Enter battle phase. Hit him with it. Do do do. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Bum bum ba dum. Do 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 do. How does that make any sense? Yeah, I know, right? All right. I believe this guy gets stronger. When you cast this full carry, you search your deck for a Hephaestus and add it to your hand. While Hephaestus is enchanted, you may also use fire from your underworld to play artifact runes. I don't really want to deal with that long term, so I'm gonna use another PTA. He probably already wasn't gonna attack into me this turn, but I would much rather just get rid of this. Because this way, if he gets a artifact down, it won't be enough to kill Necroth, I don't think. And if it does, it'll be a crash. Oh boy. Oh boy. Artemis's poison-tipped arrow? No, what is that? I know that we didn't... If they just leaked it, then I haven't seen it. I know that when Kel and I recorded the podcast, that we went over all the cards that were revealed, and the most recent one was... They showed it off on the side of the starter deck. Oh, really? I didn't even pay attention to that. That's cool. I have no idea what it does, but... I guess we will find out with time. Oh, he's gonna be stronger. Alright. That seems like an expensive way to deal no spirit damage. That seems like such an expensive way to deal no spirit damage. Why on earth? I am not understanding that play. That seems like a very, very weird play, if I'm being honest. You know the thing is dying, so you expend 2 to play an artifact to kill something and deal 0 damage to then play... Oh, fun fact, I'll be able to do my thing this turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and Ursicle. Actually, do I want to Ursicle or do I want to Ursa's Den first? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to Ursa's Den. I need to make sure that I have enough spirits for Mama Bear. This way I get to actually keep Ursa's Den, though. Ursicle. We'll cast an attack. Hopefully they don't thwart my search. If they do, I cry. If they do, I cry. Please don't make me cry. You only have 5 spirits and it needs 2? Ursa would be at 5, right? No. I can play it, guys. I can play it. Oh, that's what you mean. Not, I'm sorry. I thought you meant... Yeah, no, you're right. I thought you meant, I thought you meant I wouldn't be able to do the Ursa Den to get the Majursa. Yeah, I don't really care if I keep the Ursa's Den. But you are correct, technically speaking. So I guess I just wasted it. It is a very nice power card for bears. All right, where is Big Mama Ursa? Confirm. Cast. Fully enchanted. Do 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 do. Doom do do do. Please don't respond. They probably have a Gorgons. They probably have a Gorgons, and if they do, I cry. Well, if they have a PTA, that's fine. I don't really. If they have a PTA, then that's all right. I don't really care. Oh, they just let it activate. Like, I was gonna try to unclick, but I don't want to risk messing up the chain and just not being able to defeat anything, so I'll just bust those two. That's fine. Yeah, I guess he would have used it on Ursicle. Oh, he waited until wait. What? Oh, I guess he couldn't have activated Gorgons before I selected the targets. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna use an ice. And I'm gonna bring back 1 and 2, I think. So 1 fire, 2 one Vapiro, 2 Flare Mine is what I mean. And then I will attack directly. For just 1. For just a measly 1. Yeah, I don't understand the difference between just activating Gorgons, unless you can't activate Gorgons until after the when this is cast happens. So when they tried to hit Gorgons, the only thing they could hit was my Ursicle. Maybe that's why. Between Dome Poke and High Bear has some of that. Yeah, no. Bears is actually crazy. I think it's surprising that Bears hasn't seen a lot of play until now. We were talking about this earlier in stream. I feel like it has to do with the fact that just this Majursa is so good. I'm just saying he sealed his fate when he didn't Gorgons your Ursicle. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah, my bad. No, you're totally right. So Hephaestus popped to search for an artifact. Is it going to be Liar? Okay. All right. Interesting. Normal Mama Bear is great too. Same with Daddy Bear. Yeah, no, exactly. I know. Yeah, I know they're all good. It just, what I mean is, like, I'm just surprised that Bears didn't get more playtime before Majursa Champion came out. I understand the Champion Majursa is insanely good, and like board state wipe is really nice, but I don't know. To me, it's just interesting because like the cards were there. Like High Bear and Ursa's Den were all, those were all like Frostfall cards, right? They're Frostfall, maybe Daybreak, I think. Wait, did you just get double? What does Reforge do again? What? Return an artifact from Underworld to your hand. Return spirits equal to the artifact rune's cost, enchantment cost. Okay. All right. Cool. And then they're gonna liar my Ursicle? They're gonna make my Ursicle stronger? Oh, no, you're right. High Bear was Firestorm. I was thinking, yeah, no, you're right. High Bear is Firestorm because it's in the starter deck. Oh my god, what a play. My god. Oh my lord, what a play. Yeah, High Bear is Firestorm. Ursa Den came out in Daybreak? Wait, no, I thought Ursa Den was Frostfall. I'm getting all of my sets mixed up. Let's just get rid of fire. We're not gonna have any use for it anymore. We can check right now. No, Ursa Den is Frostfall. But yes, High Bear is High Bear is Firestorm. I feel like I play Necruff here because it'll kill Heliolith and they'll have to expend. I'll have to expend one because I'll be taking a spirit damage from it, but this way they're getting down to 2. So hopefully they don't have a tsunami. It's like I fucking called it. Okay. Yeah, no, Den was Frostfall, but you guys are right. High Bear did come out. High Bear did come out in Firestorm. So it definitely got better because of that. I really, really wish that there was a reverse Stellar High Bear. Or a promo High Bear to go along with it. Because now I have Stellar Dopepokes, I have Stellar Dens. I need the Stellar High Bears. And the most that you can get right now is the Hollow from Shattered Stars. The cool thing about this right now is that I feel like I'm gonna be okay. Heliolith hits, but I don't take any damage. They're left with 2 spirits. I can't play Lavalith, unfortunately. I could play Astrabbit in defense to get the draws and stall for a little bit. I think I do that. I think I put it in defense. And then we look at the top 3, and hopefully they don't Gorgons. Would I rather have the... I think I would rather have the Galaxy. This sucks, though. I feel like just for playability's sake, I should take the Abomin Ursa. Because I have a Galaxy, and I don't think I only have 1 more water, so I wouldn't even be able to play both Galaxies. This way I can at least play it, because I have Frost and Water left. But... assuming they play nothing, I won't be able to beat them just yet, but I will be able to get pretty close. If you wait long enough, it seems like every rune will have a full art, which each set is giving us 3. That's true. That's true. And we did see that Ursa's Den is getting a full art, because it was one of the prototypes that was like given out at Atlanta. So that'll be cool. But I have the Stellar one, so I don't really care about getting the full art one. I like Stellars more. But yeah, it'd be sweet to get either a full art or a Stellar High Bear. Speaking of which, I put my Kickstarter stuff in. Am I not even using the Stellar versions? I'm not. I'm literally not even using the Stellar versions of Don't Poke or Ursa's Den. What am I doing? Big dumb on my behalf. All right, I'm really curious as to what they're putting in their back row. I'm really curious. And they're changing their position to defense. That's a good play on their behalf. Because now I can't get over it. I can, though, if I ascend my Lavalith. I think I do that just misenchanted, no? So I can get over Heliolith. This is like well, actually they can't shield me now, so that's good. The most they could do is Gorgons me, and then Heliolith can't get over it anyway. So they missed their chance to PTA. They're either gonna Gorgons or just let it die, and then I think I just win. Yo, Root, what up? Welcome on in, brother. Welcome on in. Alright. This may be the moment that we've all been waiting for, chat. Your boy may be getting back into... not back, but maybe getting into bronze. Because I don't think I've ever been. I think I, like, got right to where I could have ranked up and then lost every game. So let's see what happens. Is it? Can it be? Is it true? Is bronze real? Maybe. All it took was going against 2 Blizztrix and crying. All right. Oh, this is not good, bro. Volcaries. Oh, actually, this is fine. This is fine. I think we just win here anyway. I think we just win. Because the Volcaries is going to get Hephaestus. And Hephaestus will... Like, they can't play Hephaestus. So, I mean, they could technically play an artifact and enchant it from the underworld. What are they... I'm so curious as to what they're doing. I think you fart here. Yo, what up, Bex? That's funny. All right, are you gonna activate? Because my whole thing is like Volcaries doesn't have enough spirits for Lavalith, so if they hit into me and kill my Lavalith, they just take spirit damage and lose, don't they? Wouldn't they take spirit damage? Or is it only if they crash into me? I think it might be if they crash into me. Do 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 do. So maybe. Well, it doesn't matter, I don't think, because they're gonna be at 0, and I don't think Torch of Hestia will add too much to the Volcaries, and I can just Galaxy next turn. Go full screen cam for a second. Why? Why? Okay. They just didn't do anything. I don't understand. I do not understand, chat. I'm just gonna stay in and attack because they don't have anything that they can cast to just win. Yeah, without a Festus, the ability can't work. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that wasn't my rank up? That's so sad. Wow. I guess bronze isn't real. That's crazy. And I'm off by 1 spirit to finish my daily. Oh my god, fine. I'll play 1 more. Bronze is fake. Bro, I swear to God, if this is a Blizztrix, I'm going to punch my monitor, I swear. I'm getting upset. I'm gonna keep this. This is fine. I have High Bear and I have Astrabbit. I'm okay. I really hope I get Ursicle. I really, really hope I get Ursicle off of this. Do 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 do. How many Funkos would you estimate that is? Oh, is that why you wanted me to go full face cam? It's a lot. They're all like, so these are all Pokemon, and then underneath the Pokemon ones, it starts with the friend collection from the show Friends. If you want the Friends ones, they're expensive, but I'll sell them to you. What do I take? What do I even take from this? Don't Poke would be nice, I guess, for late game, but I don't even have any bears. Lavalith is okay, but I feel like they're going to be ahead for a while. I'll just take the Lavalith because it's the one of, and maybe it'll be beneficial later on. I'll go ahead and Tsunami, and then I'll set a PTA, and then I'll just pass. What kind of what in the hell? What in the hell? What in the UI? Do 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 do. Galaxy comes out. I'll skip for now. Well, I guess I can't really do anything. Oh, I can PTA though. They'll get rid of my Astrabbit, but at least I'll get rid of their Galaxy. That's fine. It is quite unfortunate that I could not save my bunny. Have your podcast up? You said Enrage might force an Celestial to attack. I never thought of that. Yeah, it just what? No, I don't need to activate the Tsunami. It just makes sense to me because like Dazed and Enraged, like I'm trying to think of what the mechanic is in Magic, but there's a mechanic in Magic that has a keyword that specifies that the creature has to attack every single turn if able. Maybe there isn't even a keyword for it, but like when you think about something that's in battle and it's enraged, like you can't stop it from doing stuff, right? Like in my mind, it makes sense. I don't know if it's real, like I don't know if that's what it'll end up being, but being dazed, it makes sense. Like it wouldn't be able to attack because it's confused. But for me, enraged, it feels like it's going to be like this Celestial is forced to attack type thing, which I think could be really cool. What I think could be really cool is if that's the case, the fact that you can force an opponent's Celestial to attack is awesome, because you can like let's say you have a Lavalith on board, right? And it's a 6 stat. If they have a 4 stat Celestial, you can hit them with an enraged and they're forced to fight your 6 and they'll lose. Oh yeah, having a second attack would also make sense. That would also make sense. But yeah, that's just my guess as to what enraged could be. And that's how like everybody in like all the discords that I'm in, like the Michigan Discord server for Elestrals, so you can like find your LGS, like that server, they always talk about that. Or that's like their speculations as well. I'm trying to think here. Should I activate this just in case they go for Blizzard to blow it up? I think I do. I'm gonna go for it right now. That way they can't blow it up with Blizzard. That way it'll buy me one more turn. But yeah, everybody in my LGS thinks that. Everybody in the server thinks that that's probably what it's gonna be. The marketplace server, they also talk about it. So someone explain to me what just happened. Did I activate it before Broomalinks hit the field, so it didn't flip it into defense? What the fuck is that? I'm gonna cry. 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 I hate the timing in this game sometimes, dude. It gets me so off guard for no reason half the time. I'm so pissed. I'm actually so upset. That is so stupid. That is so sad, because now I'm not even gonna crash and get them to expend one. That's so sad. Timing in this game will always get the better of me. But you know what? Now I can cast a Lavalith because they have 2 more enchanting than I do. So I will just kill their Broomalinks. Oh, that makes me so sad. Please don't have a Gorgons. Please do not have a Gorgons. I can also get rid of their mountain with Lavalith. It doesn't even need to be face down, I don't think, right? Target and destroy a rune. Part of me wants to get rid of the mountains. I feel like that'll be a better play. I'm gonna get rid of the mountains. Will I regret it? Probably. Will they probably have a shield to bounce me back? Probably. Oh, they just have a Gorgons to shut it down. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Fun, 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 fun. I'm having fun. I am having fun. Chats. I mean, getting rid of a Gorgons is fine, but now he can just re-enchant the Broomalinks and beat over my Lavalith, or play a second Broomalinks. I guess you could also do that, because now you can't get over anything. Interesting. They got a blizzard. Good to know for the future. I am going to be ending after this game, though, so hopefully we win. He's thinking 5D chess right now. Unfortunately, chess don't work really well in Clash. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we now have 2 high bears and 2 don't pokes and nothing else, so that makes me really happy. I'm going to set a don't poke. No, actually, I'm not going to do that because they'll just use... Well, actually, maybe wasting one of my don't pokes won't be such a bad idea. Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea just to bait out the blizzard. I'm going to set it. I'm going to set it just so that they waste their blizzard. I'm okay with losing the one, I think. I'm going to fight over this Broomalinx. Dude, I swear to God, there's just like nothing I can do about this game, man. Holy shit. Oh my God. All right. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. To be honest, all you're going to do is shield your guy back and then you can redo it again. Yep, that's true. Or they can hit me with a tsunami and then beat over my lava lith. Because this game sucks. Man, oh man, would I love to draw into a Ursical right now. Yeah, you know what? Thinking about the back, think about it, COD. That would have been a good play. That would have been a good play. We're gonna circle back to what I talked about 10 minutes ago. How I'm an idiot. You are right. Re-enchanting it with water would have been a better play. Because now I got to deal with Bunix. I got to deal with Broomalinx. I got to deal with Broomalinx. I'm not having fun, chat. I'm not having fun. All right. Lava Lift deserved to be unlimited now. The power level has gone up quite a bit. Don't think it's warranted anymore, or at least semi-limit. Yeah, no, I agree. I am inclined to agree with that sentiment. Because Lavalith is kind of... Yeah, actually, no. It deserves to get unlimited. Alright, so I can play a Bomb and Ursa. This is decent, because I can just get over... I can get over one... with my... What does Bunix do after that? Send one underworld and one to your hand? Okay. I'm gonna set another don't poke. And I'll enter battle phase and I'll try to go over the Bunix and I'll activate don't poke. Raze can probably come back to 2. No. Raze should stay at 1. No, I'm just kidding. Raise to the top. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know about that, actually. Race might be able to also be bounced back to 2 copies, but at the same time, I feel like stadiums are seeing a lot more use. So, I don't know about that one coming back, but maybe. Oh, I hate everything. Oh, I hate everything. Oh my God, I'm having fun. Stadiums have always had use and played a lot. No, that's true, but they definitely are seeing way more play now. I feel like in the early stages of ELESTRALS, the only time I ever played stadiums was to get rid of an opponent's stadium. I never played it for personal reasons. How to kill off Thunder. Yeah. No, it was most rampant in Thunder, so it's a good thing they got rid of it for that purpose, but... Nixamera, dude. I don't like this. Nixamera's expensive, though, so maybe it won't be horrible. take one from that, and then one from the Bruma, and then how does... So does it cost them 2 every turn? So like that will die, and then they have to waste 2 extra spirits. If that's how that works, maybe we'll be okay. I literally can't do anything though. Oh no, it's a special ascension? Oh, sick. Sick. So they don't lose any of the spirits. That's awesome. Yo, Marshall Gamer watched Perky win the whole thing yesterday and was like, you know what? Nixamera's it. Which honestly, I can't even complain. Legitimately cannot even complain. PTA feels kind of nice. I can hit it on the Nixamera cast. I can't play High Bear, so is it worth the expend to draw? Yeah. Oh my god, a don't poke. What is this hand, man? What it... Like, genuinely, dude. I have no words. I have no words. I can't because it ascends on my turn. Oh, that's fantastic. So I just lose. Yeah, so they're gonna ascend via 4 re-enchant Brumalings, hit me for 4. Like I actually just lose. That's a GG's. Go win the next Premier tournament, bro. All right, with that being said, I'm gonna end stream because I am gonna go get ice cream with my girlfriend and try not to cry because Clash hates me. Let me go ahead and claim my dailies though, just because that's the whole reason we were playing bears. I will be back later though, not today, maybe tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, you'll see me whenever you see me. All right, just a reminder before we go, if you're on the Twitch side of things, please go check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Ursa's Den, because for whatever reason they make us put @ symbols in the link. Feel free to go check that out. We'll be posting stuff there regularly. We just posted the 2nd episode of the podcast today, so please go check it out. Much love. I will see you guys in the next stream or the next video or wherever you see me next. All right, have a good one. Bye.